Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for those who are surprised, say we do the show early, you get some of my fellow colleagues, the graduates for Yaba Tech today. So I want to go and sign out on their shirts and just be happy with them because if not my own self, people will cooperate with me. That's why we're doing the show early. All right, so let's proceed. Now, Rio Ferdinand will be one of the football pundits out there. So Babako Komasako say if Arsenal beats FC Porto, like for the second leg now we will go play, and we end up beating FC Porto, say teams would like to avoid this Arsenal side because they are very, very strong. Now, Rio Talk say Arsenal should be considered a threat to any team in the Champions League as long as they go through. And when you look at it, many pundits out there don't get this opinion. Say, apart from Man City, Arsenal, Real Madrid, say Bayern, say no other person comes close in this Champions League race. And what's Rio Ferdinand at the top myself? I subscribe to Ram 100%. Even though Rio Ferdinand, even Owen Hargreaves also can talk say Arsenal have a very, very brave manager. If they go for this Champions League, say he really believe say they fit beat this Man City to the Champions League because Man City are like the favorites where many people feel say they will retain their title, they will still collect this Champions League. So because now Owen Hargreaves and Rio Ferdinand they do the podcast, so they're going to talk about Arsenal's chances for the Champions League. And I listened to what two of them said, and I personally concur. Say Moku first pass the hurdle waiting for our front. Once we take care of the likes of FC Porto, then I don't think anybody else will won't come close because we will take the fire on all cylinders now. I just pray Moku do waiting Bayern do against Lazio. Moku do them against Porto because for the first leg Bayern lost against Lazio. People can talk so many things. They can even announce from a Chelsea at the end of the season will step down. No, so many things were going on. But now if the Bayern don't like come back, knock them, they don't qualify for the next round. PSG safe, don't qualify for the next round. Even the yesterday game where they play, I don't know how many of them I watch the Real Madrid versus RB Leipzig game. That game really bust my brain. RB Leipzig outplayed Real Madrid. Like Real Madrid don't know what hits them. Because when you watch the first half alone, Real Madrid had an XG goal scored of 0.08. Like RB Leipzig can't be like the home team that then get the drive, get the purpose. It's just unfortunate. Real Madrid scored the equalizer back. Like RB Leipzig lost a lot of chances. And in fact, why I really watched that match now because of Benjamin Sesko. Because RB Leipzig get two strong striker, Benjamin Sesko and Luis Openda. So two of them play 4-4-2. So two of them 9 strike. Even though normal, they didn't really use two of them, but because they needed a goal, because everybody win the first leg 1-0 under controversial circumstances. They were supposed to win that first leg. So this second leg, I really like it was like an audition for me to watch Benjamin Sesko because many people they talk say Arsenal they linked to the player. He's a 20-year-old player, just tall like a lion, a giant, and the guy they fast, like they dribble, like the guy good. So that yesterday, they just do unlucky because they could have peppered this Real Madrid. Lunin will be Real Madrid keeper. He made a lot of saves. He just and after watching, I say, this Real Madrid, now people they talk say the favorites to win the Champions League. If this Arsenal will get like this, catch this Real Madrid, people will shock what is going to happen on that day. Because what I saw yesterday, not be the Real Madrid where I know be that. When Real Madrid meets a team with purpose, with hunger, like look at Leipzig. I don't know many of them watch this match. It could be like maybe in a fairy tale at the top. If you see the way Leipzig take press, like I started the press teams, like pin them, they don't get choice, they go Santo the ball. That was how Leipzig press them, enter their bookkeeping department. But it can't be unfortunate for RB Leipzig say at the end of the day, work out for them. Real Madrid just escape. Even Henry for the CBS Golazo show. Where Henry, Michael Richards, Jamie Carragher, and Katie Abdo, what then they do, Henry talk and say, Real Madrid did not deserve to qualify. The only thing will make them qualify are just based on their past glory, that their name, Real Madrid and Santiago Bernabeu. No, that crowd, it's okay, we did for home. That the only thing will push them through. If not for playing, they didn't play nada. Like, if not by who deserve them on merit, Leipzig deserve to qualify. But you know, say for life, you don't really get what you deserve. So it is what it is. Now for the match where Liverpool and Manchester City go play, so the Henry and Katie Abdo, they don't push Jamie Carragher and Michael Richards, make them place a bet on who go win. You know, say Michael Richards now former Manchester City player, then Jamie Carragher now also former Liverpool player. So two of them come bet. Say anybody winning team lose, go buy the other person a suit, £2,000 suit. So now be waiting there on the line. Because Katie say, may they bet something, make the match they spiced up, yes, because it's a very, very big match with so much ramification and consequences. So that's why the contact say, okay, what can we bet? May not be like, say, oh yeah, anybody lose £2,000 suits, now you go buy for me. They can't agree. That's why I say they shake their hand. So we'll just, but me, I don't see that match where they go play. In fact, another twist is only for the match. Salah don't return to training. In fact, and by I think on Thursday, today, then Salah, Liverpool will play Sparta Prague for the Europa League. So Salah won't play the match. So the say once Salah plays this match, come play and well, then Salah is going to be available to face Man City. So you don't add some extra spice into the match they will play for the weekend. So we'll just watch. Hopefully, Salah plays the match unscathed, and once that happens, then nothing really much to talk about. So away from that now, so we're going to get some information from Jeff Stelling. So Jeff Stelling and some pundits out there, they do like the title race first 11. So 9 they like put out. So for Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, make them bring up players to form a first 11. Now everybody come pick who then they pick. You get? I think some people pick. They say Sterling. They say Phil Foden and Erling Haaland are going to be there. Then Jeff Stelling himself comes to say, okay, he go pick Bukayo Saka ahead of Salah. People when they revolt. So, why would you do that? I say, because when you look at the numbers when Saka don't put out there is so overwhelming, and for the fact that he's still a very, very young kid, so you can't take away anything from him. That the way in takes him, but it is what it is. Now, away from that, so the likes of David Ornstein, talk outside the talk. So when you look at what Arteta and Arsenal went to Dubai to do for that, their 2 weeks like break. When you check them, you go see say they didn't really do anything spectacular, because everybody they feel maybe they do something that's spectacular for there, something special. We make as they drop points for December. They went to the 2 weekend Dubai break and they came back and they were performing very, very well, very, very outstanding performances that they really put out, winning the 7 games they've played in this calendar year 2024. So, but when you look at it holistically, they don't really do anything special. So the only difference, we say Arteta, who's the manager, he actually gave them the permission to go with their family. So as they went with their family, they can't come back and see they don't perform very, very well. So that's what him as a journalist observe. So nothing really much to talk about. Say maybe they do anything special. Now moving on. So another story we're going to get now, the fact say West Ham, they don't get internal decision, like they get an internal communication within themselves, can't decide, say at the end of the season, they are going to be contacting Arsenal. See, they won't sign Emil Smith-Rowe. And one of our monitoring spirits, Rudy Galetti. So Rudy Galetti come and let us know this new updates. Say West Ham really, really wants to get Emil Smith-Rowe. They've held internal talks. Now, Emil Smith-Rowe is going to be commanding 55 or 60 million pounds if these guys really won't get them. Now, the question now becomes, will Arsenal be selling Emil Smith-Rowe to the likes of West Ham? That's the question. For me personally, I don't really think, say, maybe Arsenal will want cashing on this guy if you look at from one side. But alternatively, if you still look at from another angle, because you say Arsenal actually need to cash in on the player. And if he's going to be commanding the likes of 50 million or maybe 60 million pounds, for me, now like a no-brainer decision, me just accept the money so that you can reinvest into the team. So I don't know what you might think about this thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section and let me know if, assuming you were at Arteta now, so would you be advising the hierarchy, the likes of Edu Gaspar, the likes of Richard Garlick, to make una cash in on this player? Because when you look at it, The player not really there for the first 11. He's not really playing that much. It's like surplus to requirements. So I don't know. And let me know on our thoughts on how I see things unfolding. Now, Porto coach Sergio Conceição. So when they beat Arsenal for the first leg of the Champions League, so they don't really get that recognition, that respect from beating an Arsenal side that have been firing on all cylinders, beating different teams. And when it comes to their own case, like people did not respect the strategic approach where they use face that Arsenal game to beat Arsenal, because people going to look them and say, you are FC Porto, you are like a household name in the Champions League. Then why would you be playing 10 men behind the ball against an Arsenal side? Like, people don't really give them that recognition. But one thing it feels to understand is that the Champions League is a two-legged tie. So when I don't play on our own for the Estadio do Dragão, which is your hometown, then wait, make when I come to the Emirates Stadium in London to play the return leg. After you play the return leg, then if you beat Arsenal fair and square, everybody will praise you. So I don't think saying any big deal, because in they feel bad. So look at the last game they played. They beat Benfica 5-0. They beat this one and they beat that one. For that reason, people are supposed to respect them. But he's forgetting that they have a poor record at the Emirates Stadium. Say for the like how many visits we don't, like maybe 5 or 6 visits. They never even score one goal for the Emirates Stadium. So why are you complaining? Why not wait after the second leg? Because that's the boss where they like to pack. Once they come to the Emirates Stadium and still play 10 men behind the ball, I don't think they will last. In fact, first 20 minutes, I can say for a fact, say Arsenal will bust the net. And once Arsenal opens the goal scoring, so the floodgates will just come open and Arsenal will come beat them mercilessly. Now, the way me, I did see, but more just a watch. Well, I could be wrong, and I could still be right. So maybe just see how things they go. So now, away from that now, so Jamie Carragher, on the other hand, they talk about this Champions League. Say from what they see so far. So when you look at the likes of Real Madrid, when you look at the likes of Arsenal, say if two of them meet, let's say after this FC Porto match, Arsenal qualifies, and Arsenal come meet Real Madrid for the next stage. Saying we'll put in money for Arsenal, say Arsenal will beat this Real Madrid because Arsenal are a better side than Real Madrid in the Champions League if they meet. And because you are as good as your last game, when you look at the way Real Madrid they play, Real Madrid don't be possession domination side or dominating side. They don't really hold the ball. That's why when they play against teams that does this, they always struggle a lot. And Real Madrid players are very, very lazy. They don't press. The way Man City press, the way Arsenal press. Look at what Leipzig did to them yesterday. Like, I was flabbergasted. I was surprised. Like, it just came to me as a shock. But it is what it is until we meet, because all these things we talk now are in the realm of speculation. So until they meet, then we will know how things will unfold. Now, away from that, so the likes of Paul Merson in second commerce psychology talk say, when you look at the way Arsenal they play for this Champions League, and the way Arsenal they play, like overall, see, Arsenal are the only side that will act as a stumbling block to Manchester City and stop them from actually winning the Champions League again. Because Man City, Arsenal, they play a similar style of football. That is why Pep never really understand how to stop this Mikel Arteta. Say we don't meet 2 times this season and we beat them the 2 times. It's not a fluke. Not be by luck. It's by hard work. You get, for us to beat them twice. Now we are going to the Etihad Stadium to meet them the 3rd time. Anything goes. We can still beat them there. We can still get the draw. Like, anything is on the table. So now what's in the talk? And when you look at what's in the talk, okay, just relax. Look at what Paul Merson is saying. Don't you think he's saying like something logical, something realistic? Because I actually subscribe to his line of thoughts. See, by the time we will meet this Manchester City, in short, as long as we don't meet, I'm not going to even meet, because as long as we are a threat to them, they're also a threat to us. So we'll wait. Probably we'll just deal with this FC Porto first, because we can't be talking about what will happen in the round of 8, round of 4, round of 2, which is the final, without talking about this second leg FC Porto tie. So we'll wait until we play then this one. So my dear Arsenal lovers, so the biggest news of the day, that be the fact that Rio Ferdinand, who's one of the football pundits out there, for the talk say if Arsenal beats FC Porto, that so many teams would like to avoid this Arsenal side, because when you look at it, Arsenal should be considered as a threat to any team in Champions League. Get now the way Rio Ferdinand they talk, and me personally, I subscribe to his line of thoughts 100%, because Arsenal right now, they are very, very formidable. So there's nothing much to talk about that. So my dear Arsenal, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way in the evening, as usual, thanks for tuning in and have a nice day, y'all. I get out.